Viewing listings on your mobile application. What do I mean by this? Um, eBay, they've got a mobile application where um, it's a condensed version of their desktop website, and you can buy and you can list using their application. Me personally, as a seller, I'm not keen on the application. It does have some benefits, like when you get messaged, when there's cases opened, it will give you notifications. But if you've got your phone synced to your Google account, you could get those notifications anyways. So it's not such a big deal. But it does have those benefits, and I can respect that. But on the whole, I'm not too happy about it. Let me tell you why. Right, well, as a seller, our listings, we try to be as we try to incorporate everything into that listing that the buyer wants to read. We also try to make it very clear that what's included in the package, what isn't included in the package, how it works, and stuff like that. And the specification. But we've noticed that if you use the item specification area on your listing, when you view it back on the application, by default, what's in that item specification will not show. And that's very frustrating, as if you've got something crucial in that area and the buyer buys not seeing that, they can feel misled. We did later find out there's a way to show the item specifications, but you have to manually, within the application, click the item specification, then it'll drop down. But most buyers won't know to click that, so it's not so obvious. And to be frank, the item specification should be dropped down anyways if eBay want to be transparent and make our lives easier. But we've had a few situations where one of our items, it requires a memory card, micro SD memory card, and we say in the item specifications that it's not included, it's required, it won't operate without one. But sometimes the buyer, because they can't see that, they scroll down and they just click buy, and that's that. Then a week, 2 weeks later, they realize, hey, wasn't this supposed to come with a memory card? What's going on? Then they'll open up a case or message us complaining, and it's usually pretty honest. They'll just be like, look, there's no memory card here, what's going on? Then I'll say, by any chance we're using the desktop version or the mobile version to view the site. 9 times out of 10 they'll say the mobile version. So we had to actually duplicate what's in the item specifics again within the body of the listing, just to make sure that customers see that. Another issue is sometimes, depending on your phone, if you've got any video embedded, say from YouTube, into your listing, sometimes it doesn't pick it up, and that could be very frustrating. As we rely heavily on multimedia within our listing, we find that videos encourage more buys. If the customer can actually see a demonstration on video, they can get an idea of how it works, and so that helps our conversion. But on some phones, those videos don't load up as well, and that's a huge problem. And when it does load up, sometimes the videos are recorded in HD and their phones are small, so it doesn't even show up on their phones correctly as well, and that's another issue. So that slows down conversions. Now, that aside, eBay are also trying to encourage sellers to list using the mobile phones. Now, that I'm completely against. Sometimes just navigating eBay itself can be difficult as it is. Could be sort of like tedious even on the desktop. So to do it on your mobile phone, to me, just seems ridiculous. The amount of detail you need within each listing, to write it out, to proofread it, it can't really be done accurately on a mobile phone. I wish eBay would just drop the whole idea of moving towards mobile phones, at least for the seller's point of view. I can't understand from the buyer's point of view, but from the seller's point of view, it isn't good. We don't want to list using mobile phones. You know, why would we give up all that control? So, what do you guys think? Do you list using a mobile phone? Do you have any issues listing using a mobile phone? Do you prefer to list using your desktop or your Mac or your tablet? Have you had any problems from buyers buying your item using their mobile phone? Have they complained that something wasn't visible on their listing because they viewed it on their phone? Let us know. Like, get the discussion going. Remember to subscribe, like the page. Also check out our new blog, powsellerresearch.com. We've got step-by-step tutorials on how to make a full-time living on eBay.